Okay, so good afternoon, students and colleagues. Welcome to today's webinar or a workshop on Canva. The previous weeks we talked about Camtasia, which is for video production. Or this one will be on infographic or static multimedia things. We believe it's also very important, and we pick one of the applications which is infographic design. Remember, you all will have 20 minutes for the demonstration and practice today. So that's why you are suggest to get into the Canva through your any account. You can sign up right now, and you can also log in the Canva, download the software. Even they provide the desktop software, so very helpful. We have myself, Leon, and also several colleagues. Marine, Gita, and Yuya, so they are colleagues and interns in Tele, so supporting various kinds of e-learning development. Again, so if you need some e-learning development, feel free to contact us. Even you are teachers or non-teacher support units, etc. So feel free to contact us. We hope we can provide as much support as possible. This is our rationale. So we will talk about Canva and then a workshop. So Marine, Yidang, and Yuya will go through the part 3. But I will spend around 5 to 10 minutes to talk about something extra on Canva, as well as the digital visualization. So why we need to think about digital visualization or infographic design. So let's talk about Canva. So Canva is free to use. Canva is free to use. Of course, with some limitations. For example, some of the inbuilt database or inbuilt image database can't be used, so you have to pay in order to get a pro account and then to design something. But the free service is already quite helpful and powerful for you to design some good enough and above average quality materials. So you can use it for designing infographic, design multimedia posts, design even videos. They have some plug-in for video, so you can even use it to produce some nice looking videos and data visualizations, etc., and logos, etc. So of course, it's free. It's a free version. If you are a teacher, if you really need a pro license, you can also still contact us. We have 1 or 2 license for some teachers. So we are not we cannot support hundreds or thousands of teachers. But if you have dedicated needs, so please contact us. We can provide support to you. So and why we want to teach Canva is because it's easy to learn. We can be used in different applications, and we hope you can learn also. You can learn Canva because we need to design something. So and also share our findings or results or our ideas to the public. So it's good to learn about some design skills through Canva, make some nice looking multimedia for messages, etc. And also there are lots of templates and for Canva, and also infographic and examples in Canva. You can use it as a reference, speed up the design process. And then of course for students, for teachers, why do we want to learn Canva? Is we can think of several reasons. The first is for assignment. For some of the group projects or individual project, you have to ask. We will be asked to design some posters, so that's why Canva is a good way for you. Even for video, so I also saw some students using Canva to produce some short videos, 1 or 2 minutes. I think Canva is also is okay to produce these kind of videos. And for communication, so it's not just for your assessment or assignment. If you want to share your results, your findings, your ideas to the public, design a appealing and easy to understand poster is also important. And then of course for your career and volunteer, because in the future even you get on go to work, most likely people will ask you to design some posters or some multimedia. So although you are not a designer, but you may be asked to do this kind of thing. So it's good to also have some experience. And then for teachers, you can think of using Canva for several reasons. The first is design some nice looking course materials which can attract students to understand the content. So full infographics to represent some very abstract or complicated ideas. Second is an assessment. You ask, instead of asking students to write essay, you can ask students to make infographic, which is somehow is more challenging. Students have to think clear. So what will be included in the infographic? So it's a new way of assessment, and also help students get prepared for their future career or volunteer work. And of course, we hope every students and colleagues can have some digital visualization skills during our study or during our work training. It's important because we need to present your ideas and results, and then let others know without any hurdles. So make it clear and appealing is important. So it's about telling a story, in particular in data visualization, it's telling a story about your data, your findings, how to use graphics to tell stories. So this is something you should think about. Maybe if you are a fresh students or freshmen, think about this and try to sharpen your skills within these 3 or 4 years. And here shows some of the examples. There are several reasons why we need infographic. For example, right-hand side one is to make the concept easy to understand. So here shows a infographic I found online. It's a Creative Commons license. You can see how to make a good infographic. And here shows the some of the combinations. So the combinations how to make a good infographic. So making some abstract things more easy to understand. And then the top left will be if you went to Washington DC before, you notice this is actually the metro map in the Washington DC. So of course you can see most of the content has been abstract, and also you can but you can see they are around talking about some high level details that a general public need to know. If they really want to go into details, so they should go for Google Map or some other tools. But at least this map, although it has been abstract, most of the contents or details have been removed. It provides some ideas for people, for general public. And then of course also the bottom left one is more on data. Instead of showing some abstract concepts or topics, it shows data and using graphics to show it, and which is much easier for people to interpret or to understand. So again, of course, talking about data, if we want to share to some professionals, so we can provide tables, essays, etc. But if we want to share your message or ideas to general public, we need to think about what to be shared to them. So we have to make them easy to understand, appealing, attractive, and also high level enough, so they don't need to think about or study about the details. And of course, in Hong Kong U, or some general tools, you can use Canva to design infographics. If you want to make something like those tables and maps, you can try Tableau and Google Data Studio. If you know about programming, you can have lots of Python packages. So, and for Hong Kong U, of course, for Canva and Google Data Studio is free. For Tableau, you can have an educational license, so you can contact libraries for more information if you want. And also they provide some training on using these tools or some external training. So you can contact libraries if you really want to do some more detailed data visualization tools. So that's the some quick overview on the tools, the Canva, the reason why we want to go for data visualization. I really encourage you to learn these skills. It will benefit you throughout the academic studies as well as your future work. Okay, so the rest will be, let me see, and then we will go for some breakout rooms, and then we will separate into 3 rooms, and then Yuyue, Marine, and Yidan will go for the, let me see. So yes, we will, okay. So we will go for, I already automatically assign you to one of the room, and I will move Marine, Yidan, and you to one of the room. And then let's try for 20 minutes and maybe even 25 minutes, and we will come back to this main room to share your results. By the way, so inside the room, they will talk about the Canvas platform, and then share with you, and then let you have around 20 minutes to design the materials. Okay, so let me create the room first, and you can go to those rooms.
So I'm started recording now, and let's wait a few more minutes to see if more participants will join. So let's wait 1 minute. And here is some useful links for you. And make sure you already log in or sign up to the Canva, because currently actually you don't have a license for Canva. So maybe you need to use your own account, like Google Gmail account or Microsoft or Apple's, to log in or sign up to the Canva. So, okay, I think that's all. So let me share my screen now. So hello everyone, every colleagues, and my name is Marie. Today I'm going to introduce some useful functions for the Canva. And now let's start it. And I'm sure you already log into the Canva pages, and you can see this is the Canva main board here. So make sure you already create your account. So Canva actually it have desktop applications. So here is the desktop, and you can see actually there's no really big difference. Yeah, so the only difference is here. So I will introduce this part later. So on this main board, you can see this is a menu. It's about your informations. This is the homepage. Here are some templates, and this is my team and some tools, or you can invite other members to join your teams and trash and launch to the Canva app. So another part is this one. It's what will you design today? Here you can search lots of different templates here, like whiteboard presentation, social media, videos, and print products. And here is some recent design. For example, you already create a design before, you can continue it here. So here is one more thing I want to introduce. It's this one, this bar. You can see there's a lot of information here. But here are two parts I want to introduce. The first part is the price and plan. And here you can see my account is, here are my two colleagues here. And this is my team, and this is me. So we have 3 team members here. But here I can also see myself. Because we don't have the HKU license here, so for now, everyone, if you are the first time to log into Canva, you have a free account. So the free account, actually, you have lots of functions you can do. Like you can also invite other people to join your team, but not all template you can use or no elements you can use. If you want to use more templates or elements and you think, wow, Canva is quite useful for me, and you can choose the VIP account. It's the Canva Pro. And here you can see you have lots of functions you can use and all template you can use. And this is Canva for Teams. So when you buy this Canva for Teams, you can not only invite other people to join your team, but also all of them in your team, they can use all the templates. Yeah. And another part I want to introduce is, if you have interest in Canva, but you don't know how to start your design, actually Canva have a lot of informations allow you to learn by yourself to start your infographic design. This is another part I want to introduce is here. They have blog, design school, and event. And in the design school, you can see there's a lot of course here. And if you have interesting to learn by yourself, here you can see they are very short course, maybe just a few minutes. You can learn them every day and have a lesson. And also it have the you have events. This is like some online Zoom meeting, and you can join them to hear people from all over the world to see how they design their infographic and how they use Canva to create. And so now let's go to our main part today is start a design. So here, you can see this one is only for the website. But if you download the app, the desktop software, you can only use the desktop to create. But if you want to read more and learn more, maybe you have to go to the website. But other part, they are the same. So now let's start to create a design. There's a two way to create your design. First one is here. So Canva will ask you, what will you design today? And you can search. You can see Canva. So Canva is, many people know Canva is because they can post very beautiful infographic on their social media. But actually Canva is also can help our learning or our education or research. So here you can search, and this for you is Canva will like introduce some useful tools for you. And also you can choose here, create a design. And you can see there's a lot of design you can choose. And we will choose the infographic here. And then we will enter to the create main board. Here you can see here's our templates, elements, upload, text, photo, style, audio, videos here. And this is the canvas here. And this is for the template. And this is for share. And for example, when we choose the template here, we can see a lot of template for the infographic. So about the size, usually when you choose a certain type to design, the size is, you cannot change it, because I am the Canva Pro, so I can change the size here. Usually I recommend you to use this size. This is the automatically size, and you can zoom in or zoom out here. And element is you can put some like arrow, can put here. So when you choose an element here, you can drag it. Oh, sorry, you can drag this one, and then choose different angle and design by yourself. And you see here is it's a GIF or it's an animate. But if you want to create an infographic and you will download it as a PNG, probably don't use this one, because the post you want to create is it won't move. And here I close here, and these are photos, stickers, video, and charts. So if your data is about numbers, then you can use the charts here. And you see, this is the percentage. The Canva can show the percentage in a very visualization part. It's like, for example, if your data is about 60%, it will show you like this. And you can design the colors here. You can design by your own, and size. And see more charts. The charts is, the chart is here. And this is also the percentage. So this percentage is about, if your data is about how many people, like, for example, my survey have a total number of 100. And it will really give you 100 kids here. And if there are 60 people, maybe they are female, you can use this one. Yeah, it will show like this. And also different icons here, like stars or water drops here, and also the colors. Yeah, it's all up to the data you have. So all you need to do is choose the one that is suitable for you. And here you can upload your recently designed or from your local file. And here is some text. And you can see here is like a crown here with Pro, because I already have a Pro account. So it's great. But if you have a free account, you will see the crown here is yellow. That which means you cannot use it unless you are the Canva Pro account. So for example, I come to here, I choose this one. And when you click this, it will put it on the canvas here. And you can also change the colors and like type. Yeah, it's very effectively. And also, if you don't like the background, you can choose this one. Oh, this is the photos put here. Yeah. So you may want to know that, yeah, I know how to use this function, but how to start it with, then you can use the templates. So when you choose to use the template, here we will have one more thing to discuss. It's which template is suitable for my data. So back to here. Actually, there are lots of different type of infographic, like timeline, list, comparative, flowchart, visual article, or map. And when you begin to design, make sure 3 things you need to think about is the first is how to use image and picture to tell a story about your data, because your data have a lot of numbers and words, and it will make your readers very confused, and because there are too many information. So how to use image to tell the story of your data. And secondly is what kinds of infographic type is suitable for my data. For example, your data is about like a history of a country, then maybe you can use timeline or flowchart. If your data is about a survey, maybe you can use the data visualizations. If you want to compare two different companies, then you can use the comparison, the VS here. And the third is, once you design the infographic type, you need to think which style and which color match do I want. And here we have 3 material for you to choose and start your infographic design. So here I prepare 3 material. The first material is a survey. It's from the Li Ka-Xin Faculty of Medical, is from our school, and it's a public paper. Yeah. So if you are a researcher, and once you finish your research and you want to present to other readers, for example, here is the research result. It's all from these papers. And you have this number, you have lots of numbers. It's about the adolescents' attitude to COVID-19 vaccinations in Hong Kong. So you see you have lots of numbers here. Maybe the one that will suitable for your infographic design is data. So you can search data here. And you can see you have lots of template to choose. And make sure if you saw this, you have a yellow crown here, then you cannot choose them. For example, this one is free. Then choose the template you want or you like, and you click this, and it will put on your canvas here. And you can zoom in. You can see it already has some text and some icons or some image here. And now the thing you need to do is put your own data into it, or change the icon or change the color style that you want. And this is for our first material. And the second material is about 7 principles for good practice in undergraduate education. It's a very famous theory about these two peoples. So for this one, you can see these are the different type of your data. So these types of data have lots of numbers, but this one, there's no numbers, but you have lots of concepts. So for this type, maybe I will choose like, I think list or flowchart will be good. So for this type, I can choose list here. Yeah, you can see different lists here. So you choose the one you want. And here Canvas will ask you if you want to add a template as a new page. If you say yes, you see, they will add to your next page here. And the third one is not about research, but it's about your daily life. It's like a timeline. It's an important day for the year 1. I think it's here. It's for our first year student. So for this one, I think it's timeline or flowchart, and then you can search here, like timeline. And you can see different timeline here, timeline, template timeline. So if you want to change the style, like you don't like the colors, you can go to the style here. Can change this to see what style you want. Or you don't like the color, you can change by yourself. Like I don't like this color, I can change to this one or dark. Yeah. So now you have 20 minutes to start your practice. Select one of them from these 3 material. Choose one material and then go to the template. Go to template and choose one and start your design. So during this 20 minutes, I will also choose one material to work with you. So if you have any question, like what kinds of template I want to choose or what kind of color I want to match, you can just unmute yourself and ask me. Yeah, so 20 minutes, let's start it now. So for me, today I will choose the material 3. I will choose this timeline. And I will do this one. And you can choose 3 of them. One of them. And if you really have no idea, maybe you can just choose the material 3 like me. So if you don't want this one, like I don't want this pages anymore, I can choose this one, delete this page. Yeah, but if you have only 1 pages, you cannot delete it. You can select them all and yeah, and change it to white. Yeah. Okay. So for me, if I want to choose, firstly, I choose this one. And then I think my data, it's about timeline. So I will go to here, choose timeline, and choose a template that I want. I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 points, so this one. So I think maybe I will use this one as my template. Then I don't like this color, so I will go to the styles. Here you can see Canva prepare some color match for you. Here is the tips for the color match. So have better no more than 3 colors on one pages. Because if you have too much colors, maybe your reader will like confuse or cannot catch the point, or will think the color is too messy. So for this one, you can see it's pink and it's like rose pink, but I think this 2 color is too close and I don't like this match. So I can change the color by myself. I click the one that I want to change and go to the color here. Maybe this one, or if you still don't like it, you can keep change this. And for these combinations, it means the Canva will also prepare the font here for you from different font. Maybe for this style, this font is more suitable or easy for the reader to read. And you think you can see this one, this blue is too sharp. So I can click this one, change to maybe more soft. Yeah, you can change like this. And if you want to change the font, you can go to here. Yeah. This one will just like the Microsoft Word. And if you want to change the icon, yeah, you can also design the icon's color. So I want to, for example, I want red, it will become like this. And I don't want this one. Maybe I can go to the elements here. Yeah. And you can see some stickers here. You click this one and delete this and size it. Put here. Yeah. So if you have any question, just unmute yourself and ask. Oh, also the background. If you don't like the pure color background, you can go to the background here, choose the photos you like. Yeah. And you can search like rain. Yeah. Here I will introduce briefly about how I will design my infographic. So here my topic is the practice material 3. It's a timeline. So firstly, when I confirm what kinds of data I have, then I will choose the template I need. Firstly, identify my data type. It's about schedule. So maybe timeline or flowchart is suitable for my data. And secondly, I will go to the template to choose the template I want, like flow charts. Here you see lots of template or timeline. And yeah, I saw a lot of timeline here, so you just pick the one that you want. I think this one is suitable for me, so I will choose this one. And it already have some contents here. All you need to do is just delete it and copy and paste your own data to it. So you can see it's quite easy to put the data on the canvas. So after that, because not much data I have, so after I put it, I may try to change the styles. The style is about color match. So here you can see Canva already give you a lot of combinations here. Yeah, for example, you can choose one and you can see this is the color that Canva prepared for you, but seems this one is not really suitable for me, so I will change maybe this one, but this one is too dark. So I just need to keep changing this until the one that I want. Oh, this is too sharp. Yeah. You see there's a lot of combinations for you that you can choose here. Or if you really don't like the color match that Canva give it to you, that you can change by yourself. For example, I think this green is too dark and I can change to this one or like this. And you just select this one and change the color. And also this icon. And if you don't want this icon, you can go to the elements here. For example, I want a point. And you can have this one. And you can see this is a pro here, which means I can use this one. But if you see the crown here is yellow, which means you have to buy the VIP account. So I choose this one to make the sign into it and change the color. Yeah. I think this is one that I want.
Okay, thank you.
And yeah, so this is for my sharing.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Marie. So may I know if any colleagues are interested to share your work to others? Okay, so maybe you are still thinking about whether you want to share. Let me respond to one of the message from Kai Guo. So talking about whether it's a collaborate, if this Canva has a collaborative environment. As I remember, it should be yes. Even for free users, you can have a team sharing function. So because I checked it, I found that this morning, but I haven't get into details. How? Let me show an example. Yes, for example, let me share this my screen. This one. So this is a personal account and free, and will be one. And I remember, there will be I can be coming to this one, and then can become a free version, but with free colleagues in this environment. So I think for collaborative design, I think that's something possible. But of course, if you want to know the details, so we can help to check for and also work with you for some collaborative design environment. For example, every student team can form a group and then they design the work together. And the colleague also asked whether we can design a video. The answer is yes. So but there are some limitations in video if you use the free version. So that's why it's not a full support for the video account. Yeah, so that's my response to colleagues' questions. Okay, so besides Marine and any other colleagues are interested to share your work? So if no, so maybe we will go to the last part where Marine will talk about the sharing part. So there are different kinds of options for sharing the materials to others. So Marine, you can share the screen.
Okay, so here after I finish my design, and now it's time I need to share to others. So here you see the share. Canva has 3 types of share. The first one is to your own, like download to your computer. Then here you can see download and the file. Canva will suggest you to export in a PDF format. And you can see SVG, PNG, you can also choose them. And yeah, if you have the animates in your infographic, you may choose GIF, but maybe not even too big. So I think the PDF is good. And then just download it. Yeah. Yeah, and you can see how it looks like this. Yeah. So this is download to your computers. So another one is you want to edit with others, like you want to invite someone to have a look or give you some comments. Then you can share to your team or anyone with the links. It's just like the Google Share. They can edit, can comment, or just can view. And you can type down the other people's email and then copy the link. Yeah. Is you want to put on social media or make it to public, you go to the more here. And you can see you can embed or give a QR code or share on your social media or save to not local file, but Google Drive, Dropbox, or Microsoft OneDrive. Yeah. Also message to other people's. So that's the share part. I think the share function of the Canva is quite useful because it allows you to not just save on your own computer, but allow you to interact with other users. You can invite them to join you and design the infographic with you together. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, thanks, Marine. So that's the our part. So yeah, so anyone with a link can view and edit a work. No need to be a member within everything. Right. I think for even for public, they can, if once they have the link and it has been correctly configured, actually they can get into the work and then to make the editing. So that's why if you are thinking about collaborative work, thinking about collaborative work, so you can several students join together to design a work, a infographic, and then you can invite other peers from other groups to comment this work too. So it can be a kind of collaborative work. So not just creating, but also commenting options, activities, and back. Okay, another colleague asked, does that mean Canva can edit PDF file? I'm not sure. So because there are some special software for editing the PDF file. Yes. So you may reach to me, so I can ask some other colleagues to help for how to edit existing PDF file. Or how to store. Actually, if you are designing the infographic within the software, so they will be stored in the cloud already. But maybe you want to export a PDF to some other purpose, then you can export it. So the design file itself will be stored online.
Okay, so Leon, about the question from Karnani, does that means Canva can edit any files? Yeah, not any file, but it can also edit the file format that Canva allows. So let me share my screen. So here I already downloaded this one to my computer in a PDF format. And if you want to edit your file, like I choose upload file here, and I go to download all files, and you can see this is the PDF I just create, and I open it, and you can see the Canva remind you that we cannot allow upload some of your files because they are not the format Canva understand. You can upload this one. Yeah, so not PDF.
Thank you. So let's see if any colleagues and students have any further questions or ideas or ideas want to share. So if not, so this will be the end of this training workshop. So this is a pilot study. So we see if the arrangement is okay. If the outcome is okay, we plan to have more this kind of workshop. So Miro, Canva, Camtasia for this kind of trainings. Okay, thanks. Thank you. So if you are interested, if you need any support, again, feel free to contact us, or e-learning development support also feel free to contact us. So have a nice day.